Hello and welcome to lesson 3 of Brighter Grammar Book 3. Today we would like to talk about adverbs, and we'll be talking about adverbs of degree or degree adverbs, and also we'll talk about adverbs of quantity and adverbs of quality, interrogative adverbs, and also we'll compare adverbs, or what we call the comparison of adverbs. Finally, we will talk about some words that may be used as adverbs and as preposition. But first, we'd like to start with degree adverbs, or what we call adverbs of degree. You can say degree adverbs or adverbs of degree. But before we start our lesson, I'd like to go back and define adverbs. We said before adverbs are words that go with verbs and tell us more about them. Some adverbs show us how the action of the verb happened, and we call them adverbs of manner. And we had also some adverbs that tell us when the action of the verb happened, and we call them adverbs of time. And also we talked about adverbs that show where the action of the verb is done, which is we call adverb of places. Today we'd like to see new type of adverbs that we call degree adverbs. Let's consider these sentences. Tom did a very difficult exercise. That hat is too big for you. Yes, it is rather large. Dinner is almost ready. This book is more interesting than that one. What is the most interesting book you have ever read? If you can see here, the words like very and to and rather and almost and more and most. These words, they answer the question example, how big the exercise is. So the answer is very big. And how big or how difficult, the exercise is. And the answer is very difficult. Or number 2, if we take number 2, how big the hat is, or is the hat. So we say it is too big. Number 3, how large? The answer is rather large. And number 3, almost and more and most. And if you can see, they tell us the degree of what? Of difficulty in number 1. They tell us the degree of the bigness, number 2, degree of largeness in number 3, and also the degree of readiness, the degree of interest in number 5, and in number 6. So words like very and to and rather and almost, more and most are called degree adverbs or adverbs of degree. Dear learner, you will notice the words after the degree adverbs here. They are adjectives, like difficult is adjective, big is adjective, large is adjective, ready and interesting. So here the degree adverbs go with adjectives. More about degree adverbs. Let's see more sentences about degree adverbs. Richard ran very quickly. He arrived too soon. He answered the question quite easily. I hardly know him. That nearly hit me. I quite understand. Again, let's see degree adverbs in sentences number 1, 2, and 3. So here we have the degree adverbs, but the words that after them here are adverbs. Before, they go with what? With adjectives like difficult, like big, like large. Here, they go with what? With adverbs. So degree adverbs like very, like to, like quiet also can go with other adverbs, as in sentences like number 1, Richard ran very quickly. How did he run? We say quickly, but the degree of quickly is what? is very. As well here, too soon, and soon is adverb, but too also is adverb, but degree adverb modifies soon and also quiet. But here in 4, 5, and 6, we have hardly know, nearly hit, quiet, understand. The words that after the degree adverbs here are verbs. I hardly, how do you know him? I hardly know him. I nearly hit, or that nearly hit me. I quite understand. So degree adverbs can modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Still, we are talking about more types of adverbs. Let's see adverbs of quantity, or we call them adverb of frequency. Why? Because they show the frequency of the action, or how often the action happen. Words like always, like usually, like often, sometimes, weekly, or daily. Let's see them in sentences here. I went there only once or twice. So once or twice, these are adverbs of frequency. He sometimes comes here. 3, I never see him. Never shows the frequency. She always visits us. So adverbs like sometimes, like once, twice, never, always show how often, or they show the frequency. We call them adverbs of quantity or adverbs of frequency. Also, more about adverbs, we have interrogative adverbs, adverbs that are used to ask question. If you remember, we talked about interrogative pronouns, that they stand instead of what? Some nouns to ask what? To ask questions. But here we have interrogative adverbs. We use them for what? For question. Adverbs like where. Where are you going? I'm going there, example. And why did you do that? It gives reason, asking about reason. Number 3, when will he come? He will come tomorrow, example. So where, why, and when are interrogative adverbs, and they are used to ask questions. Let's see a comparison of adverbs. You remember we had comparison of adjectives, and we had the 3 degrees: positive, comparative, and superlative. And also we said we made adverbs out of adjective by adding ly. But there are some exceptions in some adjective, like fast can be adjective and can be adverb, and also hard can be adjective and also can be adverb according to the word does in a sentence. Here, we would like to see the comparison of adverbs, but before that, let's consider these sentences like Richard runs fast. So fast here qualifies or modifies the verb runs. And George runs faster than Richard. Runs faster. Faster is also adverb. Why? It goes with the verb. And generally we said adverbs go after verbs. Also, number 3, John runs the fastest. So here I compare these 3 using the adverb fast. Fast, faster, the fastest. Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. So here the positive degree, fast, faster, and fastest is a superlative. Early as positive, as comparative we say earlier, as superlative we say earliest. Well as adverb and positive degree, better is comparative, best is superlative. Badly as positive degree, comparative degree worse, and superlative degree worst. We have quickly, more quickly, and most quickly. Happily, we have more happily and most happily. And also, according to the meaning, we can compare like that. We can say quickly, less quickly than using more. We can use also less quickly and least quickly. The same we can say happily. We can also use less happily and least happily. But this comparison is only used with adverbs that we call adverbs of quality, or we call them adverbs of manner, if you do remember. Finally, let's see adverbs and prepositions, because sometimes we have some words that can be used as adverbs and also the same word can be used as preposition, but it depends on the work that they do in the sentence. Let's see here, come and sit near me. The word near. The boy sat near the door. The boy came near when he heard the music. He went into the room before me. I have been to this place before. We heard the burglar inside the room. It's raining. Come inside. The bucket went down the well. Down. Sit down. And the word down here. In these examples, we can see the same word but different function or different work. So here we know that it is preposition when it is governing a noun or pronoun. What does that mean? It means when there is a noun or pronoun immediately after the word, so the word is preposition. But when there is no noun or pronoun after them immediately, so they are adverbs. So let's see here, come and sit near me. So near here is a preposition. Why? Because it is governing the pronoun me. Number two, the boy sat near the door. So near, number two, also is a preposition. Why? Because it is governing the noun the door. Number three, the boy came near when he heard the music. The word near here, there is no noun or pronoun, but only this adverb of what? Of or interrogative adverb. So near here is what? Is an adverb of place. He went into the room before me. Before here is governing the pronoun me, so it is a preposition. But look at number 5. I have been to this place before. So before here is an adverb. 6. We heard the burglar inside the room. The word inside is governing the noun the room, so it is a preposition, and so it is raining. Come inside. Inside here is adverb of place. The bucket went down the well. So down here is a preposition, but sit down. Down, number 9, is an adverb. So you say what part of a speech the word is by the work it does in a sentence. Thank you very much for this lesson. Keep watching. Feel free to prescribe, share, and write your comments and questions. Thank you.